6 secrets women wished you knew. Hi everyone, I am Apollonia Ponti. I am your dating and relationship coach, founder of ApolloniaPonti.com. And I am your coach for you men to master your attraction skills, build the confidence, and get the woman that you want. And in today's video, we're going to talk about really what women wish that men knew, and I'm going to give you some inside secrets. If this is your first time visiting this channel, I welcome you to subscribe, as I post daily videos on this channel every day except Fridays and Saturdays. Now, let's get started. Number one thing that women wish that you knew is they want to know how you feel about them, right? You're probably wondering, like, what, Apollonia? Like, that's just too much. Like, I'm going to be needy. I'm going to be overbearing. Yes, but not too much. And you're probably wondering, like, what does that even mean at this point? Yeah, I get it, men. It can be very confusing for a woman to tell you, as well as tell you the secrets of a woman wants you to show intent, but not too much, really. And she wants to know how you feel about her, but not too much. I'm going to break this down for you right now. Now, what this means is I talk about this so much in the videos, and I actually made a video specifically about this, is how to show your intent when dating, and I'll put it up here on the cards. But a good thing to do is to pace yourself when you're showing a woman that you like her, right? So say things a little bit here and there, pace yourself, set some dates, but also don't over compliment her. Tell her that you like her, tell her that you're into her here and there, but don't be overbearing. A woman does want to feel like she has to work for something as well, but she also wants to feel like she's special, like this man wants her, especially if she likes you. The best thing that a woman can get is attention from a man that she really adores and she likes and she wants to do something or probably be something with further along, and whatever her intent might be. So it's really important that you understand that she wants to know how you feel about her, but just not too much. And how too much is happening is when you do it repeatedly over and over and you become overbearing. Pace it. Maybe once or twice when you're out on the date, and then maybe when she texts you, pick up on what she's giving you. I really had a good time, and tell her you had a good time too. Do little things where you're pacing yourself by showing her how you feel. Secret number 2 that women wish you knew is they want you to make the first move. I know some of you are always like, well, women should make the first move if this, and this is going on in this world and blah, 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 blah. I get it, men. All right, I can hear it all. But literally, I've made so many videos about how to make the first move, and I really encourage you to understand why, right? And I talk about this in my Master Your Authentic Attraction Bootcamp series, and I talk about how to approach women these days and the right ways to do it and why we want men to approach us and to pursue us, really. Because if we go back to basically ancient times, let's just say, masculine energy pursues and feminine energy nurtures. We receive and men pursue. Yeah, there's times that women can pursue too, but I'm talking about in the initiation phase. Like when you first get to know this woman, you get her number, right? Typically, you're the one getting the number, so you call her. So there you go. You made the first move. You plan a date. You made the first move. Women love that because they feel as though that they're worthy of love, or they're worthy of your company, and they love the attention, especially if you're a good catch, and they are not going to spend their time with someone that they think does not have potential, right? And I talk a lot about this in some of my videos as well, is women don't know what they want from you until you convince them what they should want from you. We go into dates for men and say, okay, he has potential, I like him, but I'm not convinced yet. I want to see how this goes, because we're more emotional. So secret number 3 on what women wish men knew. We want you to be direct and have your own opinion. You know, I coach a handful of women, and the biggest thing that I always ask them, and the biggest thing that stands out to me, is why this guy? Why did you really fall for this guy? And the number one thing that they always say, men, is he had his own opinion. He wasn't just like every other guy that I dated that always just said and agreed with me and just went with the flow of things. He literally had his own opinion. If he didn't want to go to this restaurant, he told me he didn't want to go, but he would suggest other ones. And if he had his own opinion on something else, he would tell me. Now, here's the thing is, like, women sometimes won't openly tell you, I want you to have your own opinion, because it's kind of like, it can come off the wrong way. And also in our heads, we're like, men should actually know this, because it comes down to masculine energy too. too. But I think it's really vital that if you can have your own opinion and be assertive with a woman, you can also really get to know who this is and who's in front of you and how she shows up, and also gives you this inner confidence, right? I don't ever want you to be this passive guy. I want you to be a man that's with a plan and shows his intent and is assertive and has his own opinion and comes in a frame of abundance. Now, next secret on what women wish men knew is they want you to be groomed. Okay, your nails, we don't want to see dirt under your nails. They want to see your beard is well trimmed. We don't want your laundry smelling like the stale laundry that was in the dryer for days and then you decided to dry it and it's that dewy, mildewy smell. Women pay attention to this stuff. We don't want to see wrinkles in your outfit. We don't want you to look like you just rolled out of bed and came on a date with us. This literally is one of the biggest things that women pay attention to when it comes to first impressions. And if you have a little unibrow, I would encourage you to pluck that out. I know it sounds very superficial, but let's be honest here. When you meet a woman, the first thing that she looks at is what is on the outside. And then when you open up your mouth and talk to her, and show her and showcase that attraction, then she's convinced, right? Image isn't always the first thing that's going to attract. The image is something that will get her attracted to you, but one of the biggest things is if you don't keep up with yourself, this is going to show a woman that either you're lazy or you didn't really put in the work to get to know her or even put in any work to impress her. So she's gonna say, well, why him? I'm just not going to go on a date with him because he just doesn't care about me, possibly. So next secret in regards to what women wish men knew is they look at your social media and your activity. Now, let me be really clear here. When a girl is dating you and she ends up liking you, right? She's going to go on Instagram, let's just say, and she's going to see the pictures that you like. So if you're always liking half-naked women on Instagram and you actually like this girl and one day she's just upset with you out of nowhere, this is probably why. Women literally will look at your behaviors on social media as well because they want to know if they're dating a player or not, right? So they want to know also your intent too with them. So women will literally not only stalk your social media, go through all your photos, look at your friends' accounts, things like that, people you hang out with. We're literally private investigators on the side. And one of the biggest things is when you do like a woman and you see things are flowing, don't always be liking these girls in half-naked photos on Instagram because it could have a problem arise and it could be questionable as well. And this is particularly for when you're dating. Next secret is, I know women talk a lot, and I'm gonna start with this. We can talk for hours, especially if it's something about ourselves. But the main thing that I want you to understand is be an active listener. You might go in, you might fade out when she's talking and it has a long story. But make sure you're an active listener and bringing up details because women want to know that they're being paid attention to, when they're talking, what you're saying and things, and pick up on conversations with her on what she's saying and also remember them so you can pick up on it the next day or a week from now or 2 weeks from now. They want to know that they are actually being heard. And yes, I get it, men. Sometimes we can talk a lot, but the biggest thing that I see couples going through, and women are always saying that he just doesn't listen. You don't have to always be 100% active listener all the time, but it's important when you do try to escalate and when you're trying to attract a woman that you're there and you're actively listening to her and listening to the important things and details. Now, if you like today's video, I want to hear from you. What is one secret that you didn't know about, or one of the funniest secrets that I mentioned in this video about women wanting men to know? And if you have any other ones, put them below in the comments to help all the other guys out here. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. And remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.